to cloud. Okay. Cheryl is in the waiting room. Okay, I got her. I got her. Okay. Welcome to our first Sundays gathering. First Sundays is honoring creation and traditions in image, stillness, word, song, and dance. This is an interfaith worship experience. Our team members are Carolyn, Michael, Patty, Charlie, Lori, Margie, and Cheryl. Not all of us are here tonight, but majority of us are. Please use gallery view. I'm sure all of you know these directions by now. To see everyone best, gallery view. And the chat button at the bottom of the screen, you can use to ask questions or share any information or make any comments that you want to. Tonight, we're not going to do breakout sessions because we have designed things a little bit different because tonight we're going to honor the ancestors. And we'll probably meet for about 75 to 90 minutes. Okay, so I'm going to pass it over to Michael.
Thank you, Lori. So each month we try to focus on one of the 12 principles of creation spirituality. This is the 11th month, so we're on the 11th principle. There are many wells of faith and knowledge drawing from one underground river of divine wisdom. The practice of honoring, learning, and celebrating the wisdom collected from these wells is deep ecumenism. We respect and embrace the wisdom and oneness that arises from the diverse wells of all the sacred traditions of the world. And I don't think it could be any more apparent than this weekend when we have all these days, All Hallows Eve, All Saints Day, All Souls Day, Dios de los Muertos. Many Samhain, there's so many different traditions that blend and try to celebrate in this moment and say there's something about being alive and about being alive again in death. And so we're watching tonight to just say, where is life happening and where are deaths happening in our lives? And of course, they're happening in our individual lives, little small things, little small deaths. So we're noticing those in this time. And our all souls, well, we all have souls. I guess we're included tonight. All saints, I guess we all are those saints walking on the earth right now. And we have our ancestors who have walked before us. And of course, all hallows, all holy people. And if we know that we are all striving and literally an original blessing, and so we know that the holiness is within us. We know that's in all of creation, and the animals, and the plants, and the earth, and the air, and the water, every place we've been. And so then when there's an extinction, we notice life and death. A friend of mine went to church this morning and in St. Louis, and all the kids in one of the classes had made a pumpkin saint. And so there was an entire table full of pumpkins, and it was Saint Mary Magdalene, Saint Francis of Assisi, Saint Elizabeth of Hungary, and they were all pumpkins, completely dressed up and decorated in the saint garb. And so we see that everyone is attempting to deal with this weekend in a surprising and wonderful way to stay in dialogue. When this veil goes thin and we move between the layers, there's something for us to visit and be with in our ancestral awareness tonight. One river, many wells. Lori.
Thank you, Michael. Okay, and a lot of us do rename ourselves and say what land we're living on. So that's just something that's in there if you want to do that on your own square. We take this time to welcome each other into our circle, and we introduce ourselves by stating the following aloud. Or if you're uncomfortable introducing yourself aloud, you may use the chat box to introduce yourself. So the things we want to know, and we'll go around to each of you, the name you wish to be called, the pronouns you would like used to refer to you, where on the planet you are speaking from, the names of the ancestors who have lived on the land on which you reside today. And if you need help knowing who the ancestors are that lived on the land before you, you can go to an app called native-land.ca and you put in your information, I think your zip code or something, and then it will tell you who resided on the land before you. So I'll start. I live in Winchester, Virginia. My name is Lori Crockett. I prefer the pronouns he, she, and her. And I live on the land that belonged to the Shawnee and the Manahoic. And Michael, I'll pass it on to you.
My name is Michael, and he, him, and I'm in Berkeley, California, and we are on Ohlone land. And I'll call out Charlotte.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Excellent. Well, I am a she, her, and I'm actually not sure what the native land, because I'm in Texas, and I know a lot more about Colorado than Texas, but I'm here now. So so I will find out a little bit more about that. And I think that's it.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you. Trina, would you like to go next?
Well, I think Trina's name is here because I'm on her computer. My
Okay,
name is
then let's
Barbara.
have
My
Barbara
name is
talk.
Barbara, Barbara Nash. And I always knew who lived where I was, but now I'm somewhere else and I'm not even sure. It was the Piscataway. And so I will have to investigate now that I'm living up here near, well, it's near the Potomac, near Harper's Ferry, near, I guess, West Virginia. So, yes, I'm investigating.
Okay.
Thank you. Mary
And
Jo,
I'm
would you like?
Patty.
Oh,
I'm
go for
Patty.
it.
I'm in Potomac. I'm living in the land of the Manahoac, the people who were up and down the Potomac River, Lori's tribe, and also the Piscataway, who were more inland and stretched all the way up to New Jersey. And I prefer the pronouns she, her. And I will call on Carolyn.
Hi, I'm Carolyn, and I'm related to Charlotte, her younger influenced sister. And I live in Alameda, California, which is the land of the Ohlone people, same as Michael. And my pronouns are Kikan, but I'm just waiting for the wonderful, beautiful day when I get to hear my pronouns. So someday it will come to me. So. Cheryl, I'm going to pass off to you.
Hey, everybody, I'm still looking mine up. So give me 1 second. Can I pass to Margie? Margie, I'm passing to you. You can come back to me.
Hello, I'm Margie. I'm from London, Canada, and I live on the land of the Anishinaabe and the Lenape peoples. My pronouns are she, her.
Shelley, would you like to go?
Sure. My name is Shelley. I live in Minnesota. Pronouns she, her, land of the Anishinaabe and Lakota.
Leo.
Leo, I live in central Wisconsin, land of the Ho-Chunk and Menominee peoples, and my pronouns are he and we. Michael, have you gone yet?
I have. I'll try
Okay.
Janice next. Thank you.
Hi, everybody. My name is Janice. I'm here in Dunmore, Pennsylvania, the land of the Lenape, Shawnee, Susquehannocks, and Muncie. She, hers, good. Yeah, I said it. I think that's it.
Thank you, Janice.
Hi, Patty.
Mary Jo, have you gone?
No. My name's Mary Jo Meadow, and people call me Mary Jo. And lots of the Dakota peoples lived where I live in Forest Lake, Minnesota.
I'm sorry, I just have to interrupt. I live in Forest Lake, Minnesota. This is shocking.
Who else said they live in Forest Lake, Minnesota?
I live in Forest Lake, Minnesota. Yes, I do. So we'll have to chat.
That's Shelley.
Wow.
I didn't
I
catch.
know. I know
Who
that's
said they
exciting.
live in? Who said they live in Forest Lake? Was it you, Shelley?
That's me, Shelley. It's Shelley. Here
Oh.
I am. Yep.
Well, actually, I'm in Columbus, but
Me too. I was going to say, actually, I live in Columbus.
but we use the Forest Lake post office, and
Same here.
Columbus is not one of my. I'm not a fan of Columbus, so I always just
No,
say
I'm not either.
Forest
I know.
Lake.
I live on Notre Dame in 178. We'll have to chat.
I live on Bender Street, just off of Kettle River, a block off Kettle River.
Yeah. Wow. I didn't. Wow. That's amazing.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Notre Dame is just a bit west of me.
Okay. Cheryl, are you ready?
Yeah, I would like us to say that it's a world of laughter and a world of tears. It's a world of hopes and a world of fears. There is so much that we share. This is time we're aware.
It's a small world.
Small world after
Well,
all.
that's a funny coincidence.
It's a small world. Oh,
You
sorry.
Carolyn, for picking up what I'm putting down. Okay, guys, I have recently moved from Seattle, which is the home of Chief Sealth of the Duwamish tribe, and I have moved north to Edmonds. So I had to look it up. So this is the home of the Snoqualmie, Snohomish, and Suquamish. Sorry, I'm gonna. I'll get better at that. Snoqualmie, Snohomish, and Suquamish.
Cool.
Oh, great.
Cool.
Okay.
So that's all of us?
I think so.
Okay. At this time, we will do honoring the directions. I wasn't prepared for. All right. Let's take a few minutes to realize that we are all part of this earth. And if you would like to, we will face one direction. The first is the east. So you may stand and face the east. You may just face the east in your intention. And we'll go around to each of the directions. Let us face the east, where the sun rises each day. As you reflect on anything that is new or emerging in your life. And let us turn to the south, where the sun shines strongest, and which symbolizes summer and warmth. Reflect on the people, events, and things that warm your heart or your life and help you to grow. Let's turn and face the west, where the sun sets every evening. As you do, consider anything that is coming to a close in your life. Let us face the north, where the sun's light can be scarce and winters are cold. Reflect on challenges or difficulties you face in your life, past or present. Now, let us reach down and touch the ground. Let us think of the earth on which we live, the ancestors from which we come, and all that sustains our lives. Now, let us reach toward the sky, reflecting on our hopes and dreams and the mystery of faith. Thank you. Now we're going to open this circle to our Creator. Now that we've all introduced ourselves and welcomed each other. So at this time, Take a few slow, deep breaths. Follow the rising and falling of your breath. Shake yourself out and center in your personal rhythm. Hold a moment in stillness. Invite yourself in your own way to turn your awareness toward the vital life force that is within and all around you, and the vital love force that binds the universe together. Hold a moment in stillness with me. Let the stillness surround you. Invite yourself to become present to the deep reservoir of life that resides in this stillness. Now we will light our candles. As a symbol of this renewed connection with our Creator, if it feels comfortable to you, we invite you to light your candle. You can light a real candle, hold the picture of a candle, find a candle on your cell phone, or even imagine your thumb as a candle. All of these lights remind us of the one light, the first light, our connection to the first beginning, the great flaring forth of creation. We now acknowledge this light and remember that everything in the known universe has its origin in a single point of light. We all stand together in the light of creation. And now we'll turn it over to Michael.
Safely set your candle aside so that it will be there as we move on to the ceremonies later. And it'll be a part of our light in the darkness as we begin our new time zones, daylight saving time. So we always take a moment to sing and to make movement together, to open up the sound to the homes that we live in, the places we're at, so that we actually fill the plant life and the other people and creatures and things among us with the sound of our voices. We can't hear one another because it would not work across the Zoom, but we can sing together and fill our home, and we will connect in that. May we walk in beauty, that much. May we walk in beauty. May we walk in peace. Your turn. May we walk in peace. May we walk in beauty. Your turn. May we walk in beauty. May we walk in peace. May we walk in peace. So we put those two phrases together 2 times, and then it changes to all my relations. Your turn. All my relations. We'll see if we can put it together. May we walk in beauty. May we walk in peace. May we walk in beauty. May we walk in peace. All my relations. Here we go. May we walk in beauty. May we walk in peace. May we walk in beauty. May we walk in peace. All my relations. All my relations. So it's a simple chant that the Lakota nation, Lakota people have taught us. It is their prayer of their acknowledgement of how connected we all are. And so they hold their hands up first, that may we walk in the beauty that surrounds us. And it's a receiving gesture with our hands up. May we walk in beauty. And then a grounding gesture. May we walk in peace. And the hands go down. May we walk in beauty. May we walk in peace. And then the arms up. All our relations. And then you can go forward to make sure everybody's included. All our relations. And so you can stand and do that too, and it allows you to move in space. Otherwise, you can actually do it on your table, and you can, may we walk in beauty. But we're going to do this with our hands too, so you get to choose, and you might make up something even better. And may we walk in beauty. May we walk in peace. May we walk in beauty. May we walk in peace. All our relations. All our relations. May we walk in beauty. May we walk in peace. May we walk in beauty. May we walk in peace. All our relations. All our relations. And I'm going to add walking just in case anybody wants to try it as a walking movement. May we walk in beauty. May we walk in peace. May we walk in beauty. May we walk in peace. All our relations. All our relations. All our relations. All our relations. Carolyn.
Thank you, Michael. And so we have joined ourselves together in a virtual circle together today. We have enlivened, we've embodied our bodies, and we've consciously entered into body prayer together. And now we come to a place where we have an opportunity to share where we are in this moment, for us to take stock of what you're bringing into our circle today, for you to be where you are. And so we're going to be using the chat box for the sharing, and we do ask that you're respectful from what you learn from others, and that we do hold confidentiality to our circle. And as a way of honoring where we are, some of our responses will be read aloud as the chat box is being filled. And so take a moment of stillness to notice what you're bringing with you in this time of connection and community. And now moving into that wonderful, mystical, amazing space of the Via Positiva. Please share with us where, and since we last met, you have experienced awe, wonder, or gratitude, whether it's the last micro minute, the last hour, the last moment, the last month. Just where have you connected with awe, gratitude, and wonder? Again, use the chat box for this sharing.
Children running free on Halloween. Watching a cardinal take a bath in a small plastic cup. A woman's group honoring their descendants. Singing with the birds and listening to the trees. Singing with community. The wonderful clouds last night, many colored. Enjoying my wife's good cooking. Observing the phases of the moon. Living in a new apartment in Edmonds, Washington. Outside my window is a steep hill with Douglas fir, western red cedars, etc. This morning, I watched a coyote walk across the hill. Seeing my grandson in band and orchestra concerts. Love the Douglas fir and the coyote.
Well, we might expect that we'd all be so grand if it weren't just all the via positiva, but we do know that the depth of life also includes those moments when we enter into the deepest places of our heart, the deepest reaches of our soul, and encounter darkness, encounter mystery, encounter grief, emptiness, or anything else that's unknown to us. And so now this is an opportunity for us to share in those moments that we've had entering into those spaces of difficulty, those spaces of quiet, those spaces of mystery. Again, just use the chat box for this sharing.
Bring friends and family who have passed. Continued deaths in Gaza, the majority women and children. Missing my dear friends in Colorado. Losing a friend to dementia. Sat by the passing of my 16-year-old dog, watching her take her last breath. A 17-year refugee took a blood clot and died this week. Not quite understanding the needs of my spouse. The loss of SNAP benefits for so many. Watching so many slip away from dementia, from disregard, from war violence, from systemic cultural violence against those made vulnerable. Loss of life in the boats destroyed on the oceans.
In the midst of so much change, we are called in different ways to bring out birth to new creations, to express ourselves, our souls in their deepest reaches. And so now, please, using the chat box, name any place in your life where you, in fact, are being called to give birth to new creations. And name places where you are being called to expand your creativity and to support those around you for whom you see massive creative energy being expressed.
Helping create a service at my UU church. Care for Creation Committee at our parish, trying to get it started. So pleased to be surrounded by energizing souls who are making a difference, giving me the confidence that we will press forward. My 8-year-old grandson has a passion for the cosmos. I sent for Jennifer's book and feel called to walk with him. I'm facilitating a soul collage workshop where people are really sharing and building community. Anticipating a kidney transplant this month, into the unknown, trusting the skill of surgeons who offer a new beginning. Creation Spirituality Community's leadership team, creativity on the retreat in October. I got to attend 2 Dia de los Muertos celebrations. At the first one, I saw Tom, my friend who is running for a spot on the school board. At the second one, I got to watch Hector dance. He is one of my 7th grade boys. Getting rid of accumulated belongings and giving them to populations with need. Hallelujah for Leo's surgery and prayers.
Well, and speaking as a surgeon, that is another form of transformation of the world around you. And so we do move into a space now where we want to name the transformation taking place in ourselves and in others around us, in our culture, our earth, and our deepest understanding. And it's also a place to name and remember transformers who have particularly inspired you. Again, use the chat box for this sharing.
Blessed teachers Jeremy Taylor and Matt Fox started composting again this week, planting only native plants. I remember Jane Goodall and her message that we are all connected. Deep appreciation for the new CSC leadership and their vision of shared community responsibilities and entering into deep cosmogenesis in deep and sustainable ways. Weekly resistors to overreaching federal authorities. North America at the polls, transforming the future.
And so as we cycle around these four paths together, contemplating the deepening of our lives in connection with the divine that resides so deeply within each of us and within all of us in this amazing biophiliac expression that we're having here on planet Earth, let's enter into a place of gratitude. Infinite love, eternal source, never-ending wisdom. Our physical being is born of stardust. Our immortal being lives in the breath of our Creator. And we are the blessed and beloved children of the One. You hold and welcome us as we are, your blessed and beloved creation. You join us in times that we are filled with awe and wonder and gratitude. And you comfort and connect with us when we are filled with feeling lonely and feeling a deep sense of loss. You also inspire us to bring forth essential medicine to help change the world around us and offer creativity that heals and rejuvenates us. And finally, you call us to justice making, to live beyond ourselves and to work in the communities that we are part of. Indeed, you embrace us just as we are in this moment, and we give thanks. Aho, blessed be. Amen. Michael.
Thank you, Carolyn. So before we thought most about us walking, the humans, and now we have to bring in some of the other community. All life is sacred, the mountains and the seas. Your turn. All life is sacred, the mountains and the seas. All life is sacred, the animals and the trees. Your turn. All life is sacred, the animals and the trees together. All our relations. All our relations. Just a reminder, all life is sacred, the mountains and the seas. Here we go. All life is sacred, the mountains and the seas, animal and trees. All life is sacred, the animals and the trees. All our relations. All our relations. All life is sacred, mountains and the seas. All life is sacred, animals and the trees. All our relations. All our relations. So the invitation now is to be thinking more across. And so whether it's with our hands, we get to all life is sacred, and we're walking with our neighbors, our new neighbors, the mountains and the seas. So we're spreading our all life is sacred, the animals and the trees. Or if you're standing, you actually hold out your hand. All life is sacred, the mountains and the seas. All life is sacred, the animals and the trees. All our relations. All our relations. All life is sacred, the mountains and the seas. All life is sacred, the animals and the trees. All our relations. All our relations. All our relations. All our relations. Patty.
Thank you so much, Michael. Um, this sacred reading for tonight is part of a larger poem, and it's called Mother Wisdom Speaks by Christine Lohr Weber. And one of the things it points out is that developing a spiritual life can have risks. It's not all about feel good, okay? Because encountering the divine means encountering all the hard things in life that are really there. So it's not a la la land kind of experience. And this is what Christine Weber has Mother Wisdom saying to us when we say, yes, I do want to have a spiritual life. I'm willing. I'm willing. So she says, some of you I will hollow out. I will make you a cave. I will carve you so deep the stars will shine in your darkness. You will be a bowl. You will be the cup in the rock collecting rain. I will do this because the world needs the hollowness of you. I will do this for the space that you will be. I will do this because you must be large, a passage. People will find their way through you, a bowl. People will eat from you, and their hunger will not weaken them to death. A cup to catch the sacred rain. Light will flow in your hollowing. You will be filled with light. Your bones will shine. The round, open center of you will be radiant. I will call you brilliant one. I will call you my beloved child who is wide. I will call you transformed. Michael. Oh, Lori.
Thank you so much, Patty, for that beautiful, beautiful reading. And now we're going to take some time to remember our ancestors individually and through this next bit that we're going to do together. I'll start with, we call on those who came before us, those who strove to build beloved communities, those who represent diverse cultures, traditions, and ways of knowing, and those indigenous peoples across the world who teach us still. We call upon our ancestors, those who struggled for justice, freedom, and the liberation of all people, those who battle racism or oppression, poverty, and ecological suffering, and those who challenge us to honor the fullness of each and every human being. We call upon the beauty of the earth in whatever place we reside and acknowledge our interconnectedness to nature and all of creation and to the stories told and legacies held by the land and the sky and the universe itself, sun, moon, star, air, water, animal, plant, fish, bird, insect, and rock. And now I ask you to respond with ancestors be with us after I read each of these pleas. May our ancestors be with us here today.
Ancestors be with us.
May our ancestors guide us on our way.
May our
Ancestors
Be with us.
May our ancestors bless this space and time.
Ancestors be with
bless
us.
this space and time.
May our ancestors bless the work we are about to do.
May our ancestors
be with us.
bless the work we're about to do.
May our ancestors guide us, inspire us, and lead us, and watch over us all. Ancestors
Ancestors be with us.
All right, Michael's going to take over at this point.
We want to take this time to really start calling to mind the people that have been our teachers, our mentors, the people who have been our ancestors in our families, the places that have been our ancestors, that have held us in special times in our life. And we wanted to start tonight, I think, with Jane Goodall and her work, where she really wanted us to understand how connected we were and how much we relied on one another and how much people really needed to draw our attention to the animal world and not keep separating us. And so we're going to do that by calling a name, and then you can either lift your candle, or we'll all lift our candles. And as I say Jane Goodall, then Patty is going to light a candle on the table, and that will be Jane Goodall. And so we're going to add a candle for every person that we name here tonight. And you can see in the Zoom, the candle light table building, the ancestral table building. So, and then we will continue with our response of ancestors be with us. So for instance, I would say Jane Goodall, and then you would say ancestors be with
Ancestors
us,
be with us.
and we would have another candle added. And next to them on our screen here is Rabbi Arthur Wasco. And he was one of the teachers that Matt Fox worked with, and he also passed recently. He was an important Jewish leader and thinker and man of heart who Matt really respected and honored in his work. And so we want to call out Rabbi Arthur Hasko.
Ancestors be with us.
And lastly, Joanna Macy, a woman who has written and spoken into the world with her vision that we could weave a better space and weave a better world in a great turning event. Joanna Macy, ancestors
Be with us.
And so just take a moment and think of the name of the person. If you'd like to add a phrase or a few words to help us know who this person was in your life, please do. But we wanted it to be by name. And we wanted to build this table of light with all these names. And after you've spoken their name and maybe said a few phrases, speak their name again, and then either lift up your candle or give us the cue that we will say, ancestors, be with us, and we'll light another candle on the table. Any questions? And we'll take some time now. We may do this for a little bit. And you don't have to get them all in on one turn. Just do one name and let some other people go, and you'll come back and do another name. And we'll take our time to just build this table of light tonight.
My dear friend Claire.
Ancestors, be with us.
My father, Dean. Sorry.
Go
Ancestors be with us.
Ancestors, be with us.
Ancestors be with us.
Ruth Alla Catfield Million, mother of two of us in this circle. Amazing woman.
Ancestors
Be with us.
Tony Ann, a young refugee girl who had a club foot and wanted to have it operated on. And it was after the surgery that she took a blood clot and died this week. Tony Ann.
Ancestors
Be with us.
With us.
Martin
My
Luther
mother who
King.
passed. Go ahead, Leo.
Martin Luther King Jr., brother and prophet.
Ancestors
be with us.
Be with us.
My mother who passed this year. Ancestors, be with us.
Be with us.
Us.
Margaret Ellen Traxler, who openly challenged the Catholic Church for the sake of the LGBTQIA community. Margaret
Ancest-
Ellen Trexler.
Ancestors.
Ancestors be with us.
Ancestors.
The Christmas Island shrew that just this week was declared extinct.
Ancestors.
Ancestors be with us.
My cousin George Schweitzer, who at 91 was the oldest cousin in our family, and now I'm the oldest. George Schweitzer.
Ancestors be with us.
My dear friend Wanda Russell, a very proud and determined Roman Catholic woman priest. Wanda
Ancestors.
Russell, ancestors
Ancestors be with us.
My grandmother, Mabel Strooper, a woman of great generosity and charity. Mabel Strooper.
Ancestors be with us.
My good friend Penny Moulis, who was a graduate of the University of Creation Spirituality. We went to class together, and she hosted me while I went to a seminar with Padre Gotuma only last fall. Penny died this past June. Penny Moulis.
Ancestors be with us.
And Patty, I know you'll resonate with this, to call out the spirit of Jeremy Taylor and his wise teachings to all of those in the world of dream work and those of us who are connected somehow in this universe, because no doubt you are connected to Jeremy Taylor. Ancestors
be with us.
Swami Veda Bharati, who introduced me to the riches of the Eastern traditions. Swami Veda Bharati.
Swami Veda Bharati, ancestors
be with us.
To my nephew Adam, who introduced me to the beauty of the trans community. Adam, be with us.
Ancestors be with us. My sponsor of many years, who also died this year, Mary Jane Harper.
Mary Jane,
be with us.
ancestors be with us.
I went to Yosemite National Park the other day, 3 weeks ago, just as Mr. Trump closed the parks. And so the opportunity to be there and for the first time go into the park without any rangers. There's no one admitting people or collecting funds. There's no programs there. The museums are closed. But I went for the first time. I thought, well, then I will protect the park, I guess, while I'm there. And it just made me then look at the ancient trees and the ancient rocks and the ancient rivers and the waterfalls and how all of these have been teaching me for years. And for the first time, I felt the most connection to this land is indeed our land. And it is indeed our shared private land that we all hold in common, and how our ancestors are counting on us now more than ever. So Yosemite, ancestors.
Ancestors be with us.
Ancestors be with us.
Be with us. I went to visit Patty in Potomac, Maryland last week, and we drove past a place where they had decimated a whole forest of trees. Ancestors
Ancestors be with us.
29 acres of trees that will be 48 townhouses. For my dear friend Dale Keller, who hosted me for 11 years in Alameda, California, while I was trying to get my degree at the University of Creation Spirituality. Dale died very unexpectedly this spring. I will miss him very, very much. Dale Keller.
Ancestors be with us.
Patrick Keating, who freed me from narrow-minded religion. Patrick Keating.
Ancestors be with us.
Diana Lieber, a woman at my church that worked in the prison ministry. Diana Lieber.
Diana
Ancestors
Lieber.
be with us.
Yes.
And another man from my church that just passed recently, that was a figure in this community, archaeologist. His name was Steve Rizan.
Steve.
Be with us.
Ancestors be with us.
Ancestors be with us. I want to remember my grandmother with whom we lived most of my life before I went to college, or actually even while I was in college. And all of her parents who came from Sicily and the hardships they endured to try to make a life for their children and grandchildren and great-grandchildren, and how their sacrifices really paved the way for me to be where I am today. I owe them so much. For Marie Felice and her ancestors.
Ancestors be with us.
I feel we would be remiss if we really didn't just stop and thank all of those who passed before us. I know Charlotte and I have quite a laundry list, and if we went through it, we would bore you to death. Sure, the rest of you also have your own list. So I do want to lift a candle to all of those who preceded us, our relations and those beyond our immediate relations, including all the beautiful fungi and the dung beetles and even the cockroaches and Thanksgiving, for all of our ancestors and those that we haven't named, but we know they're on our hearts. All of us have ancestors on our hearts that we are not going to bring into this circle as a name, but to lift a candle to all those unnamed ancestors that we're honoring today. We give thanks.
Ancestors be with us.
Ancestors be with us. I have to light a candle for all of the children, all of the innocents, but especially the children who have been killed in Gaza, and pray that there be a real peace. So for all of the innocents in Gaza.
Ancestors be with us. I'd also like to mention all of the hostages that were returned, although they had already passed, that were finally returned to their family.
Mm.
Ancestors,
Ancestors
be
with
with
Ancestors
us.
be with us. I'd like to light a candle for all of those who have died alone for whatever reason, their own choosing or the choosing of their society, that they be remembered with honor. And
Ancestors, be with us. All of us are gathered now.
Lori,
Mhm.
Lori, can you spotlight the frame with the candles? I don't know if it's possible to do that.
It does
Is
appear
it-
to be spotlighted.
Is it? Okay, it's not on mine. Okay, that's fine.
If everyone's had a chance to share, all of us are gathered now into this well of light, this cup of light, this bowl of light, this cave of light. One well, many lights, all our relations. I don't know if we're ready to move on or if we want to have a few moments of discussion. Would anyone like to share anything?
I'm aware tonight of the value of just taking that time to be present to all of the moments this year that have been a loss for us, of loss of leadership, and how an ancestor has moved from life to more life. And so we need to constantly bring those folks to mind. The Jewish community, they are so strong about this. They have the month anniversary of someone's death, they have the year anniversary of someone's death, and it's just a part of their temple life to have people stand each time they gather and say, if you are mourning someone today, if you lost someone a month ago, a year ago, this past year, and then everyone in the room, so many stand. And it's a powerful moment in the temple service where we all accept again, this is our direction, this is where we're headed, this is our story, this is our whole story. And we hold all these people at the same time in their mourning and in their life and in their celebration and in their passing. And the other gift the Jewish community has given me is that they just lean forward and back, and it's a rocking gesture as if you're in a rocking chair. And if you've never done that, it's like while we do something like this, it is such a gift just to be able to hold or rock all of these candles with us. And they use it as a way to call yourself into prayer and back into prayer. Oh, right, I'm rocking. Oh, right, I'm praying. Oh, yeah. And so the rocking cues you to stay in your prayer or to stay in your mourning or to stay in your your time that you are with this spirit moving.
I'd like to add to that. I went to a Holocaust remembrance ceremony quite a number of years ago, and they had us all come up one at a time and say the names of someone who had died in the Holocaust. And of course, each name represented 100, 1,000, however more, because there weren't enough to say all 6 million names. But we definitely wanted to say their names out loud to everyone.
Mm.
Thank you for joining us tonight in this weekend celebration of our ancestors. I think if we
Theo put the link to the site that has the beautiful poem that Patty read. You can look in your chat, and there's a link to that poem.
Thank you so much, Leo.
Shall I move on, Michael?
I think unless someone is calling us forward to another story, we really invite everyone to always say, how do I want to be a part of this? And would you be willing to lead a prayer with us one of these Sundays? Would you be willing to share a story or to share a poem that you think is beautiful, and to include yourself in our community? We really believe in co-creating the vision of this worship, this ritual. It's really a ritual. It's a ritual celebration where we try to use all the forms that we know as human beings of stillness and music and dance and word and storytelling, just to weave something together in some new way for all of us to capture this moment of our life and make today, November 2nd, special. Maybe that's not the fun thing for you. Maybe you would like to be the witness and the person who holds the space. And then there's other ways for just to send us your ideas or to allow us to be supported in any way that you wish to share a resource with us. And that can be a poem, it can be an idea, or it could be a financial gift. And you'll have that link right here, but there's also in all of the follow-up emails ways to do that in a variety of ways. And so we just want the gifts of everyone to come into this room and be a part of it. And so know that your time, treasure, and talent is always valued. Lori.
Before Lori, I just want to give a shout out to Patty and that beautiful table of lights representing all of our prayers, all of our ancestors. And thank you for holding that space for us, Patty.
Beautiful. Okay, now as we come to the end of our time together, we want to bless each other as we go on our way. So while you're muted, you can repeat after me. But first place both of your hands over your heart and then repeat after me. The truth of my being is as radiant as a star. The love within me is stronger than any other force in the universe. I am a beloved blessing of the Creator. Oh, blessed be. Amen. Now, please unmute yourself. Turn on gallery view if you haven't already got it on there so that you can see all of us. Keep one hand over your heart and extend the other outward so that we can bless each other. And repeat after me. The truth of your being is as radiant as a star.
The truth of your being is radiant
as a star.
The love within you is stronger than any other force in the universe.
The love
Love
within
within
you
you is
is
stronger
than any other
than
force.
any
Other
force
force
in the
in the universe.
Universe.
You are a beloved blessing of the Creator.
You are
You are
blessed
the
of the
beloved
Creator.
creation.
The Creator.
Aho, blessed be. Amen.
Oh, blessed be. Amen.
Amen.
Oh.
Now, as we come to the end of our time together, take your original candle and transfer the light to your heart and send it forth to bless those who need blessings. And now extinguish the flame and our circle of lights, even as our connection continues in spirit. Thank you all so much for being here.
You. Thank you.
Thank you.
Candles are lovely, Patty.
That's from a ritual we do at Woman Church for winter solstice. And each person brings candles for all of their relatives and friends that have passed. And we have a huge coffee table. And by the end of the ritual, the coffee table is blazing. There are all kinds of different kinds of candles and some tea lights, but it's very beautiful. It's beautiful. Beautiful remembrance of people who are still with us. Yeah.
We had a lovely ofrenda altar of Dia de los Muertos at my Unitarian Universalist church earlier today. And it was set up with many, many candles, and everyone came with pictures and mementos of their loved ones and set them all up on the ofrenda. And we also had food for the ancestors. We had cookies and things like that. And so this whole arrangement was just beautiful. It was just beautiful.
Mm. So I hope we'll see you all next month on the first Sunday. It's always easy to tell what date it is. It's the first Sunday. Every time. So thank you so much for coming. We have one member of the worship team, Margie Schneider, who is moving like right now for the last week. She's moving in Florida. And so we hope that she'll be able to join us for December. And Leo, you'll be back, right? You'll be right. When is your surgery? You said in November?
Sometime this month, I think.
Oh, okay. All right. So I hope you're
Well, the best.
a week the most in the hospital, and then how about that?
Sounds good.
And then back to yourself. Wonderful. Okay.
Glad you were able to join us.
Yes.
And Barbara, we're so
Oh,
glad.
Barbara, so good to
join
see
us.
you.
Yeah, I really just kind of wanted to ask, did you all find it any easier to find the link this time around? Because historically we've had a little challenge. Anybody with issues finding the link today? No?
No.
Good,
Right.
good, good,
Yes,
good.
was better.
Excellent. Good to see.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Thank
Good
you.
night, everyone.
Care,
Good night,
Janice.
Good night,
everybody.
Janice.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, hon.
Blessings, Leo. Take
Yeah.
care, Barbara.
Okay. Bye. Good night, Leo.
Charlotte, take care.
Bye-bye.
Love. Yeah.
Bye.
Oh, wow.
I need to stop the recording.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah.
I could figure out how.
It stopped. I'll help you.
Did you do it, Carolyn? Thank you.
Oh, but I'll see if, yeah, I'll do it for